we have two more archetypes, the sidekick and the skeptic. See? Okay. The sidekick is a faithful supporter. The sidekick is a doubting Thomas and a disbelieving opposer, as it were. They are, again, opposites. But they don't necessarily go into direct opposition at all. These are driver characters, these four at the top, in a sense, because they kind of go into direct opposition, but these are influential characters, because they don't. Sidekick will just say, hey, I think we're going to do fine. I'm really behind this. I'm really behind you. Terrific. This is really good. I'm sure we can make it. Skeptic says, I don't think this is going to work. This is a bad idea. You know, we ought to turn around and go back. I don't like your plan. Whatever it is, I'm against it. So the two of them offer their opinions, kind of like a positive and negative cheerleader on the side, but the sidekick could be wrong. Just by saying positive and negative doesn't necessarily mean they're right. The sidekick could have absolute faith and support of something that's doomed to failure and absolutely incorrect on top of it. Whereas the skeptic who doesn't believe the doubting Thomas, well, if it's really a charlatan that they're involved with, then the skeptic is correct by doubting. We have a tendency in our culture to favor one or the other. In our culture, we tend to favor these sidekicks. That's why we don't like whistleblowers. Whistleblowers are generally these skeptic types who don't believe in the party line, as it were. And so even though we sort of say, well, I'm glad they told us about that problem, but we just don't trust these guys. Sidekicks, we like them. We just like them. And we tend to name them alike. We give them names like Toto, Cato, Tonto. All of those are sidekicks in various stories. So they also have a relationship, but again, it's a little bit different. They generally don't come into any kind of direct opposition. They just have different ways of influencing or responding to what's going on up here.